Coming to you from Phoenix, Arizona, home of Super Bowl 57, it's the Geary, Stein and Stevens Show with your hosts, Troy Geary, Will Stein, and Dave Stevens. I am back on Radio Row. Once again, Dave Stevens here, Geary, Stein and Stevens, coming to you live from Super Bowl 57 here in the Valley of the Sun. My home. It's great to be home in Arizona, and my home here this week has been on Radio Row with my co-host Troy Geary and Will Stein, walking around and getting us more guests and celebrities and folks like that. And now we have an awesome guest to talk a little non-football. Because what she does is very important, not just for athletes, but for everybody, men, women, all over the place. Monica Lopez is joining us, and Monica, thanks for being a part of us. She's from diamondbodyfitness.com. We're going to talk a little bit about fitness, what she does, and how you can improve your life just by doing simple things. So, Monica, tell us a little bit about your background, how you got started, and tell us about Diamond Body Fitness.
Well, thank you guys for having me. First of all, I appreciate it. And this is like an exciting time for the buzz around the town. The city's alive. Just appreciating your time and happy to spend a minute with everybody here. So Diamond Body Fitness I'm an orthopedic exercise specialist. I've done this for 43 years. So passion of helping people be the best inside and out through health, nutrition. Basically, it's evolved into functional fitness now and corrective posture to remedy a lot of post-injuries. I worked a lot over the years with a lot of the NFL, a lot of the players. Hollywood, I float between Phoenix and San Diego, Orange County, LA, Southern California. So a lot of my older clients that were once able to run on the field, and me included, can't do so much anymore. And so it's evolved now to two entities. The first entity is really helping the mature person, mature athlete, working through their pain that they have and figuring out what we could do to have them function through life properly with a good core, a good foundation, maybe some post-rehab and things like that. So also secondary to that, and my passion, because I'm a old figure competitor, I do judge bodybuilding shows. I'm still involved in promoting them, judging a lot of different companies, and so I train a lot of bikini, physique bodybuilders and figure girls for shows in the Western area mostly, but I am online. Primarily when I am doing my thing. But to sum it up, I'm really interested in working with an athlete that has experienced their best and played to their fullest and is now kind of living as healthy as they can at this point.
Sorry, I was muted there. So, yeah, just talk about, I know you're in Phoenix for a while here, and you got a gym up about an hour from here. Just kind of talk about your consulting part that you're doing now.
Yeah, I do some consulting work besides the prep that I do for contest. I am about 2 hours up in the mountains, so Phoenix is like, a couple hours down from me, which is nice. Kind of out of the rat race, and consult a lot of, it's still a lot of the athletes that I do talk to, and I help them still. But really, it's down to everyday people at this point as well. So a lot of people think, oh, she's worked with so many athletes, a lot of Hollywood stars, I'm not like that. I can't. Yes, you can. You're a person, we can help you, we can get you as fit and healthy and live as strong and upright as you can in your later years, as you get older too. It's not just, feeling good at 20 or 30. I've experienced that as an athlete in my 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, and now 60s. So...
I'm curious as to some of your patients. You mentioned Hollywood stars and athletes. How do Hollywood stars are used to being pampered and not told what to do? I mean, do you find that you have to treat them differently, or do they act differently, or is it a whole different mindset for you?
So, what's funny about it is, that's a good question. And a lot of people don't ask me that. A lot of people think that a lot of the Hollywood stars are very pretentious And they could be, but when I get them one-on-one, it is just about normalizing them. What is their goal? What is their pain? What is their interest? What do they really want to accomplish? And tearing them down to really who they are and what I could do to help them. Once they realize that they're okay, they're in a safe spot with me. I'm here to help them. There's nobody but me right now. They really disarm themselves and just become themselves, and they become actually quite good listeners. I do have a mean side. I look really nice, but you must obey.
I'm sure you've signed a non-disclosure, so you probably can't give us any examples of who you've worked with.
I do, but I will say on my Facebook, you'll see a lot of people.
So there's probably a lot of Monica Lopez's out there, but yeah.
So if I go by Trainer Monica, the company is Diamond Body Fitness, diamondbodyfitness.com, but on like Facebook, or you just do Instagram, it's just Trainer Monica or just Diamond Body Fitness. And then usually there's a lot of Monica Lopez's, I know, but if you put in Diamond or just put in Trainer Monica, all one word, I always pop up.
And how do you stay on top of, there's always diet fads and new supplements and new things to do. And everybody's like, well, if I take this, do I do keto? Do I do, the extremes? Like, how do you decide what's good for, body and what is good for your workouts and things like that?
Such a good question. Oh my gosh. I'm barraged with clients on a regular basis that are texting me. Even clients from 20 years ago. Hey, coach, I just heard this great diet pill. Oh my gosh, there's this new diet. There's this new program. I'm like, oh my God, I'm the magic pill right here. So it is a triangle of eating right, clean, healthy, not man-made, not processed foods, not out of a box. I tell people if it clucks or moves or grows on a tree or out of the ground, you are safe there. If it's processed or filled with a bunch of junk, let's talk about that. Let's break it down. Let's avoid things like that. And then the other part of the triangle is really getting your cardio in for your specific body to burn those calories, and then the proper weight training for that person too. So it's basic. I base it all on 3,500 calories to burn that pound of body weight, and it's not cookie cutter because every single body is different. I see so many young girls especially that are like, they do a show, say a bikini show, and everybody looks so cute when they're 20. So did I. Everybody's hot that age, right?
Yeah.
So the thing is, everybody looks good on stage, But the thing is, it's like they do one show and then all of a sudden they're experts, and then I see them giving the same program over and over and over again. And some of these girls are just gaunt, or they're too skinny, they pass out, or they're, cramping on stage and all these terrible things. Their kidneys start to fail, and they just start to have eating disorders. It's really about tailoring it for that specific person. So that individual has to be looked at individually. And also, I have to make note of really one thing important that really a lot of people don't do, and they miss the boat on this, is their lifestyle. This is so important because I could tell you what to do. I could coach you how to do all this. But if you're not going to be able to actually marry it with your lifestyle, and your lifestyle is hectic and you're working 90 hours a week, I was there once too. I'm not working my 90 hours a week anymore like I did when I was younger. But if you can't adhere to it, are you going to change? And then coaching them, my minor's in psychology, but coaching them, a lot of people beat themselves up because they can't achieve these goals. And that's not fair to do for yourself.
So you're saying it's bad to live on Diet Pepsi and chips at radio all week, right?
I won't call you out. You called yourself out.
These monster drinks that are probably just filled with bad chemicals to your body. But, us older people, I sometimes have to figure out, what we can do. That
I'm going to go get you a cup of coffee.
Well, Monica,
Black, this is healthy for you.
If they go to diamondbodyfitness.com, what are they going to see? Can they reach out to you? Like, what do you do to mentor? Like, how does this start?
Yes. So they could go to my website. I'm on social media. They can get a hold of me on social media. Most of my clients are like a little bit more, I don't want to say I don't want to say an nonchalant client, but they're not really the Instagram type of client. They are, but they'll usually have like an assistant that runs that. But it's more my Facebook that a lot of older people would reach out and they're like, hey, I used to play football. I know who you are, but we really never connected, or we've talked on certain, events and things like that. But, like after my post-surgery, my knee was replaced. I still can't do or ... or I still feel this or that. It's like, what, is there something we could do? So Facebook, I get so many people reaching out that way. So you can find me, Trainer Monica, on Facebook, Monica Lopez, Diamond Body Fitness. It's all out there.
Good stuff. Really good stuff. Thank you, Monica, for joining us for time. I know you got to pop out of here. Your assistant is somewhere having a margarita or something. At 1
out there.
o'clock
She
in the
better not be
afternoon.
having a margarita. She is in trouble. I am going to go and give some accountability. I am so blessed to meet you guys.
Oh,
Thank you
so much.
all
And,
so much. Thank
she
you.
also made a donation to our football game, so thank you so much for helping us. And it was really nice to meet you, Troy. I appreciate you connecting us, and look forward to watching you and seeing you and helping you help others, because that's we're getting too big and too lazy as a country, and it's important to as we get older and live longer. You want to live longer and you want to live better, be able to stay out late night for parties at the Super Bowl and all these fun things that are going on. And you're located most of the time here in the Valley and then part-time in California. How does that work?
I travel. I haven't been traveling a lot lately, but I travel all the time. I'm bouncing back and forth. But their best bet is just contact me. We'll see what works out best. I am online all the time.
All right.
So you can catch me online and working for them.
That's Trainer Monica, and go to diamondbodyfitness.com. And after you've done your workout and you look good, you're going to want to get dressed in fresh, clean threads, of course. That's right. And we've got some specials for you exclusive to the Geary, Stein and Stevens show. If you go to freshcleantees.com/GSS show, type in the code touchdown, 25% off, exclusive to the Geary, Stein and Stevens family. So you want us to stay on the air? You better start buying this crap, right? No, I'm just joking. We get to give all of our guests some beautiful, fresh, clean threads. People are looking online saying, Dave, you actually are good looking today. I'm not in a tie. I'm not in a coat. And they're like, it's a great, great look. Troy's got his fresh, clean threads. Rob just arrived. He's in a Pro Stance outfit, but that's because Pro Stance is sponsoring my camp. But another great opportunity on Radio Row. Monica, thank you so much for joining us. For Troy, for myself, and Will, where in the world is Will? We still don't know today. But that's Will, right? That's why we keep him on the show. So enjoy the rest of your day. We got more people coming up. We got MMA fighters still waiting for Jim McMahon and Kyle Turley, but they'll be here. We'll talk cannabis, if you got any samples and other things like that. So don't go away. Dave Stevens live on Radio Row.